So there's a power struggle there because I can't even pay my way. And it's disgraceful to be having to live like this when I'm 43 years old. And it's really hard to have a dependent. And you can't work any extra. And, I couldn't work any extra anyway because it's like so demanding what we're doing.
One of the things that what really drew me to this program was that I talked with other grad students. They were like, yeah, we all live alone. Like, we all have our own cats and we live alone. And I was like, awesome. And now, like, 2 years later, I'm a second-year PhD student. We have people coming in, and we have to kind of look them in the eye and be like, you got to really find the right apartment to live alone now. Like, rent's going up. You might not be able to live alone, which I think you should not have to live with that when you're 25.
Everyone should be paid enough to be able to save up for emergencies and to get out of dangerous situations. We shouldn't have to depend on financial support from our families to do that. It's an issue of access, it's an issue of inclusion, and it's an issue of safety.
It's impossible for somebody to be here as a parent without the support of the partner. Literally impossible. So I'm a parent as well. There's no way I would have been able to do my master's degree and now my PhD if I didn't have a partner who was financially supporting me.
Something that still really bothers me to this day is both of my grandparents passed away during the pandemic, and I'm from Taiwan, and so obviously there was no way for me to afford to go back to see them for the last time, to go to their funerals, because a plane ticket is how much I get paid in a month at Purdue as a very privileged grad worker. That's fucked up.
They're building housing that's going to be empty for most of the year on the site that used to be affordable housing for graduate students. Where are these graduate student families supposed to go? So what we have is that Purdue has torn down the affordable housing that it once provided to graduate students and is instead building luxury, expensive apartments and condominiums that will half the time apparently not even being used. It's a fucking disgrace.
How prestigious do I feel when I have to ask my widowed mother for money just to repair my car? How valuable does my education feel when I balk at my utility bills? And how much is this doctorate worth when I feel infantilized by my inability to support myself?
Our previous administration saw labor as a cost, not as something that actually involved human beings.
Unfortunately, I'm at an impasse. I cannot keep giving Purdue my skills and my time and my care when emotionally I'm not being compensated, financially I'm not being compensated, I'm being drained.
This is the reality of grad school at Purdue, plain and simple. Purdue does not care. They made it clear. I've been here at Purdue for 7 years. I've been here for my master's, I'm in my 5th year of my PhD. I have seen things that we've won as grad workers. Do organizing has been the only time Purdue has done anything to address graduate students' needs.
The disrespect of looking at the body, like the base of the people who are grading, who are teaching, who are doing the research, and saying, well, if you wanted a real salary, you should have gotten a real job, is kind of crazy to me.
I think we all need to understand, whether it's a private equity firm or the leadership of a big corporation or a university, to them, money, profit at the end of the day means more than us having a house or us being alive, getting life-saving surgery or whatever it may be. I refuse to live in a society that works that way. And I'm sorry, but right now we have a society that is fundamentally based on exactly that logic.
But if we start this fight and we get together and we unite and we supporting these broad shoulders and we get together, then we can start actually helping those other people too. So I think it's important to unite and get together so we can actually help them.
Only chance we have is to fight collectively.
And the biggest safety in organizing is collective solidarity. That is the only safety. There is going to be no one to defend us but ourselves. It is one fight, and we must have each other's backs.